Well, thanks guys. I'm on special assignment here in Dearborn, Michigan at Ford Motor Company's global headquarters, test driving this right here. It's the all-new Ford Mustang Mach-e, and it's electrified. Let's find out if this all-new platform for Ford Mustang is worthy of wearing the Mustang name.
And I'm at the Forum in Los Angeles, also with the Mach-e. When Ford designed this SUV, they knew, first of all, it was going to be a Mustang from the get-go, and they also knew it was going to be all electric. But Ford wanted this vehicle to look like a Mustang, and when you look at this vehicle from the front, it has that Mustang appeal, that Mustang look, that Mustang presentation, but with several variations. It doesn't have a grille at the front. In fact, it's sealed in at the beginning, but it still has that shape of a Mustang from the very onset. Down below what was the grille in a standard Mustang, it does have a lower air intake area. This has shutters at the bottom, and those shutters open sometimes when the vehicle is driving to allow air intake, but definitely when you plug the vehicle in, those shutters open, because while the vehicle is charging is when the battery gets hot and they want air to circulate to keep the battery cooler. Now, underneath the hood here, there is no internal combustion engine, but there is something else, Mike.
So guys, it comes down to one thing, and one thing only with the Ford Mustang Mach-e. Is it fast and is it fun to drive? Well, here's what I can tell you. With an electrified motor, when you hammer it, holy smokes, this thing is fast.
There are three different drive modes: Engage, Whisper, and Unbridled. Engage is normal, Whisper is more of a comfort mode, and Unbridled, well, that's when you go absolutely crazy, as much as you can in an electric vehicle.
So there are a couple things you need to know about electrification with the Ford Mustang Mach-e. First, it'll get up to 300 miles of rough range, and that's estimated by Ford Motor Company. If you want to charge it, you have a couple different options. First off, you have the ability to charge it at home with a 240 volt outlet, and that'll take 8 hours to charge the vehicle up to that nearly 300 miles of range. But if you have a DC fast charger, you have the ability to charge the vehicle for 10 minutes and get nearly 61 miles.
On the inside of the vehicle, the first thing that you notice is the big screen. We will get to tech in a couple of moments. The interior of this vehicle is vegan, and you get a choice between a light interior, which we have, and a darker interior. Very nicely decked out. It is more of a luxury look than a utility look, although there is some very nice woven material on the dash, as well as softer touch material up top. There is a sort of carbon fiber look plastic, and then leather stitched material below that. If you look around, the cabin is very open with lots of easy to find controls, but most of the buttons are center right in that big screen.
And one piece of fun information on the Ford Mustang Mach-e is actually right here under the hood in the front. You don't have an engine, so what Ford Motor Company did is they put a cargo space up here. They doubled it up with a drain plug at the bottom, so if you want to double this up as a cooler, you can.
Talk about tech. The large screen has 5 separate tiles and 2 separate modes. The 2 modes are for the car and then personal options. Now, personal options are programmable from outside the vehicle, and this is everything that you want. Radio stations, control of the vehicle, even your picture can be uploaded so you can look at yourself while driving.
And guys, the Ford Mustang Mach-e is actually already arriving at dealerships nationwide for consumers to get behind the wheel and take for a test drive. The starting price of the Ford Mustang Mach-e will be roughly $43,000, but wait, it actually qualifies for a federal tax credit of up to $7,500, making the starting price right about $36,000. At Ford Global Headquarters here in Dearborn, Michigan, I'm Mike Caudill.
And I'm Nick Miles.